What's up, everyone? Welcome to another time with me because I just found something so freaking ridiculous. I had to talk about it because I feel it just like at this point we don't need this shit. This is a fucking ad, and I'm not talking about the ad. The ad's fine. The ad has nothing wrong with it. It's the people afterwards that you kind of ask, "What the fuck you been for like 40 years, or like how old you been on this system?" Like, you want to like, but the thing that like hits me the most about people is that they like to overanalyze shit. If something that they look at, they will overanalyze it to a point they will find something wrong about it and complain about it. And this is what we're about to look at, kids and boys and girls. So this is through Gold, obviously. But this popped up. So if you know Sydney Sweeney is, I don't know who she is. I've only heard about her. She's a actress.
Sydney Sweeney fatigue.
I don't
Let's
know
talk
what that
about
is.
eugenics and racism.
What?
Sydney Sweeney fatigue. Let's talk about eugenics and racism.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like eugenics and racism. Like, okay, so let's talk about something that is really given to us without us knowing. Some of us are blondes, some of us are brunettes, some of us are half and halves, some of us are fucking redheads like Dave Mustaine. You know, some of us have blue, green eyes, brown eyes. I have gray, steel blue eyes. You know, it's like you get what you get, man. You just use it when you know. But to sit here and just complain about like, oh, this lady, she has like the, I know exactly how she's blonde hair, blue eyed, and everyone's going to complain about that. Oh no, oh no, because she does American Eagle.
This is how it happens, guys. This is the fall 2025 campaign. Yeah.
That's a beautiful car, by the way. I mean, that's a fucking a 350 Mustang. Just saying.
Right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sydney Sweeney
That
has
350
jeans.
GT 350.
I can see why
No.
they're mad. And by the way, the entire context.
Oh no. Oh no. It was so offensive. She shut the thing and did this, and we ended up seeing her wipe her hands on her butt. Oh no. Oh no, guys. How dare you? You might have to go to confession tonight. You might have to go back home and tell your mommy, like, I saw something very offensive. I saw somebody wipe off their hands on their booty after working on the car. And they were a beautiful lady that I would never have any chance in the world. So I have to complain about this. This is the dumbest shit in the fucking planet, dude. Like, these are like the ads that I grew up on. Like, oh yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, we all, that's all, let's get us. We all look at her like, yeah, she's pretty. And then we're like, oh, that's a nice car. And then, yeah. What happened to that? What happened to we have to do, like, oh, it's about to be fun.
Next of this is them talking about her boobs, by the way. That's what's being.
That's, if that's offensive, I don't know what Dolly Parton, what she would be compared to her, or what's her name, like Hendrix, that redhead. So that's got to be like beyond sacrilegious. They probably think that like there's a Satan beyond the Satan.
Being discussed
Jesus.
with jeans. Everybody that's not a retard.
Because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads
Yeah.
are weird. Like, fascist weird. That is Nazi propaganda.
Not AI. Yes, that was a real ad by
Now, I'm not going to say that's crazy, though, right? It's
Fascist.
just jealous, fat, ugly women.
Yeah, exactly. And fascist? Why? Because he's blonde hair, blue eyed. Like now, like everyone that like comes out that way is now fascist. Oh, that's weird. I'm part Norwegian. You know, I could be considered that, but I'm not blonde hair, blue eyed. You know, like the country like my mother's from, that's all caked in. The Nazis coming up there and completely, taking over. Putting a gun to your head and say like you either live or you do what we say. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're even talking about. It's just that they don't look like they do, so they get jealous. So instead of just working on it, let's hop onto a TikTok and complain about it. I mean, she already said that.
So despite being in a very deep, debilitating depression brought to where I've struggled to do it.
And this one is unbelievable. Like, look at you. Like, tell you truth. Like, as like, a respectful adult, you're a very gorgeous lady that has probably a lot to go for her. And you don't have to be in that debilitations of depression because someone who's Sydney Sweeney has great jeans on and it doesn't look good for you. Look, dude. You don't think that at times I look at like Brad Pitt or something. I'm like, I don't have looks at Brad Pitt or like, Keanu Reeves and shit. And, there's times that I look and like, oh, I'm not as good. But you know what? I'm good enough for someone. And I'm like, we're all good enough for someone. I'm like, dude, this person, compared to the other two that I've seen, I'm like, this person has no problem going out, cleaning up a little bit. You could be like punk rock and stuff. Nothing wrong with that, dude. But and like depression, this is a whole long story of like, it has nothing to do with not people liking you. It has to do with you having to go out, seek a therapist, get some, figure out your route of, getting better and stuff. And I'm sure you're going to get better and be a good person. But doing this shit online, especially like, you don't even look that bad. And what you're about to say is horrifying.
Anything else other than lay on my couch. I felt like this advertisement was too important not to talk about, especially in the political climate that we're in, so let's talk about it, because this is literal eugenics slapping everyone in the face. And
we're going to open up those asylums. You're going to have a really, really nice padded room you're going to live in, and you're going to be healthy. You're going to be okay. The clothes, you'll be like this the whole time, and everybody in the whole...
And as a person that has said this for years, we need to open up the asylums again. I don't care. I agree with Asman. I've been saying that for years. Even before I even started like listening to this podcast, I've been saying, why the fuck are we even closing down? You go up to Northampton, Massachusetts. You go to like, San Fran, Seattle, Chicago, fucking goddamn Philadelphia, all of Florida, just every single person in Florida that is not like a retiree that's just trying to go down there and just live their good life. Yeah, like everyone. Yeah, we need to open those back up. Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%. If you don't agree with me, that's cool, dude. I agree. But what she says after...
The whole world is going to be better off because of it.
Because this message of her saying that everything that she has is attributed to her genes. She's not talking about her blue genes. She's talking about her genes, and then saying that hers are blue. She's not talking about her blue genes. She's talking about her blue eyes, and then saying her eyes are up here. It's not a coincidence that this message is being delivered by a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman.
Wait. Yeah, before he even says anything, says the person that, well, okay, the eyes, she has the same eyes as I do, which you would consider those like hazel green, still blue. I'm just on the size of my eyes. But as a blonde, as somebody that has a long face, obviously you probably have Germanic heritage or some Scandinavian or somewhere up in the northern regions. Never mind, I mean, you were talking about blue. She's talking about blue jeans, you idiot. She has blue jeans, as in jeans on. She has a whole jean outfit. Actually, tell you the truth, those jean shirts, I want to bring those back with a pair of bell bottoms. Yeah, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Like, all you trying to do is cause problems, make people feel bad for you. And I'm sure you probably have a fucking GoFundMe or oh, buy my Amazon purchase or some bullshit on your crap. This is just a scam, dude.
I've had enough. I've had enough. Yeah, this is just crazy. I'm so lost. Yeah, exactly right.
I just want to say that.
Legal Mindset already said he's a criminal.
Wait, hold on. Just go back. But I just want to I saw that right after I posted what I posted, and I was like, dude, this is insane. I watched it. This is insane. Like, how diluted can your brain be? Like, dude, no one's out there. It's a fucking ad. Look, I'm not gonna get ad like that. You know, you're not seeing people. You see me care? No, I don't fucking care. And tell you the truth, just because they said it, just made me look at it and being like, hey, I kind of want a shirt like that. Like, I want one of those button-up, like, dungaree shirts, like, completely in the 70s and stuff. Kind of remind me of something. So all you're doing is just making me want to buy one. And tell you this, sitting to me, I think she's gorgeous. I think she's a gorgeous lady. I'm sure she's not out there trying to do harm to anyone. She's trying to make money, live her good life. Who gives a fuck? People need to start, get their heads out of the ass and like, dude, not everything's about you. Hey, you heard that. The whole thing's about them. Like, I'm debilitated and stuff. It's like, I get it. If you did like a separate video being like, I'm doing this, I'm trying to get help and stuff, and people out there trying to give you help and stuff like that, I'd be happy enough to like, hey, this, that, like, eat better and stuff like that. But when you're trying to look at someone and, down them for having a more successful career than you do, and it might be because of your, debilitating issues, which no one criticizes. And tell you the truth, if you didn't do that, I would tell you, you probably have a lot more people out there helping you and trying to like look after you and be like, we get it. What you need, like, you need some help. You need some like, places you can go for therapy and stuff. Hop on, like, if you have to, hop on the pills. And like depression and stuff. People would be all on top of that. It's when you start making videos like what you did. It's when you start putting yourself in a category of locals and stuff like that. And I feel like the third lady. Actually, I think they all just try to make some money off that. The third lady definitely. No way she's like sitting there like having like I'm like, no way. Like, you're my size. No way, like, no. I'm not saying like maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, there's many places, and depression hits anyone. You could look like the best person in the world, and maybe she's right. I haven't looked into it. I don't want to say much. So if she is, hopefully she gets the help she needs. Hopefully she has loved ones that looking out for her, and hopefully they see a video of this and be like, hey, you. And the other ones, they can't be saved. I feel like the last one, like, is just a little bit. It's a cry for help at the same time. Like, you had nothing else to do but go to social media, and that's the only outspring you have to know what you have or what you want in life, where sometimes you just got to look outside of that. And you might say, well, Mike, you're on the computer a lot and you do a lot of these videos. I have a lot of things I do outside of life. I have a lot of other things I look. It's not just this. I mean, this is like one of my hobbies. I love doing this. This actually keeps me from doing what she's doing, from just being depressed and stuff. Like this, kind of like I've used this as kind of like my diaries, and people watch them, and if you like them, you like them. If you don't, whatever. And I try to do more things. But I just felt like that was like a really stupid thing, and I really hope that we can get past this. Or I really hope the whole woke movement is like done with, so we can just get back with getting people healthy and just doing the right thing, and not just given to people's unhealthy needs. But if you like this, subscribe. If you don't like it, just leave. But yeah, links in the below. And no one told you I love you, and see you later.